My name. Jie. People remember me as a tyrant. It's a fool. It was the king of Earth Blast who made the earliest dynasty in Xia. Sinner of the Baji. But I want to ask, do you still remember our king? Where did it come from? Summer? Xia Dynasty China's summer. You always say that the descendants of Van and Huang. But what about after Yan Huang? If you deny our Xia Dynasty, denied this history. Where is the vein after Yan Huang? The First Bronze Dynasty. It was a period of early intellectual formation. Using the system, the first generation of kings who fixed power. But now, you even question our existence? You know, our first king. Who is that? His name is Yu De Yu, the rain who controls the water. It's not a myth. It was one of the starting points of our nation. I see from the genealogy that it wasn't supposed to be king. The world at that time. Also talk about kindness. Who can be a dragon and a phoenix? Let him take the sun who is available to the world. He doesn't believe in this set of plays. Say, Dad, you rely on the stomach on the water? I am your son. Why should I give up the throne? So he sent troops. The game that was supposed to succeed was kicked off the stage. The moment I became king. The world has changed for the first time. You go from being good to being good. The world phase started from that moment. Our family. 14 generations. 17 watts over 400 years. Laid the foundation of the entire Xia. The hereditary system you are used to now, the dynastic system is our creation. We didn't just pass the throne. We also passed on civilization. We invented the armor. Sewn with animal skins, we hold a silence towards. Heaven and earth report peace, we forged majestic bronze tools. It symbolizes kingship and order. It was the earliest mark of civilization. You know, after the glory, it was bloody. After the rise, Tang succeeded the throne. No business all day. As a result, the descendants of Dongyi took the opportunity to kill them back, kick his regime over. Descendants do not. The god of shooting the sun. He was the chief. A descendant of the legendary sun-shooting hero. He drove Taikang away. Established Zhongkang. Zhongkang has no ability. Empty again by descendants. Afraid of my son. I was also crushed and couldn't lift my head. Later, Hanzhuo, the subordinate of the descendant, rebelled. Even the king was shot down. We almost died in our country. I wasn't there at the time. My ancestors are still alive. But it's not a waste of time. I have a name called Shao, the son of Zhao Kang's prime minister. Went to the country with the help of the same reinforcements. The history books call it the Shao Kang Center. That was our last time. Seems like a chance to change your life. Pity. After that, the king is not as good as the other. When it comes to my generation, summer has reached the point where the oil is running out. You call me a tyrant. Call me lustful. Say I am 100 surnames of Shugong's family. The world is miserable. I guess you're right. But you only saw the end. I didn't see how difficult that road was. When I took the throne, the princes have long since passed away. The people complained. Scared of prestige. It has long been squandered by my ancestors. The rise of the merchant tribe has become a climate, and I can only drink in the depths of the palace. Self-paralysis. You don't regret asking me? I rob. Never been afraid of people, but I'm afraid of that feeling of powerlessness. I'm afraid to see Senstein send troops. I'm afraid to see my soldiers fall one by one. I'm afraid after the Battle of Mayo. I don't even have a way out. Some say I died in exile. Some people say that I starved to death in the southern dynasties. In fact, I have already died in my heart. When I stepped out of the palace that day, I know it's over. You say I'm the opposite of history. A tyrant is a loser. But don't you forget? My ancestors. It is the beginning of China. If you deny it, then your credible dynastic history. From the Xia Dynasty, hundreds of years shorter. Your civilization? Maybe we have to start with the Xia Dynasty. But let me tell you, the real son of Xia, it starts at the bottom. I am a robbery, is the end of the next. But acknowledge this history, and the beginning of your entire history. If you don't recognize me, you don't deserve to call yourself Chinese children.